Video, welcome. First Ashley. But I'll be playing our first game against the Eagles. This first episode, I went through all the roster, all our roster. As you see it, our schedule is, it's tough. It's not gonna be a walk in the park. As we start with the Eagles, as I will show you guys this starting lineup before we hop into the game. We have Alex Smith, that's going to be starting, Adrian Peterson, Paul Robertson Jr., Josh Jackson. This is Jordan Reed. I did upgrade right tackle. No, I upgraded at left guard. The team is ready for week 1. In real life, I think they lost in week 1. If I'm not mistaken, I'm sorry.
This is the development traits. This is the abilities tab. Here you can see what abilities.
Oh yeah, he is. I'm just saying, how come Landon Collins not starting? He is. We have Josh Norman. He's 31, so we're gonna have to get a corner in this year's draft. But here we go. Week 1, game 1, year 1. It's a away game. Can we come out here and beat the Philadelphia Eagles and be 1-0 on the season? If you guys want to see all the sliders, I did that at the end of last episode. Go and watch it. Guys, I'm keeping my coach or whoever's here right now. You guys could comment if you think I should fire him now or wait until the end of the season or keep him as coach. Should I keep him as coach?
Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is Madden football
Or like,
on
what should I
EA
do?
Sports. Straight ahead, a great sight to see. Alex Smith back at the helm, leading the Washington Redskins as they take on Carson Wentz and the Philadelphia Eagles. With that, let's get up to the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. We're standing by for the call are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, we're just a stone's throw from the Delaware River, and we've got some water to contend with ourselves. A steady rain falling.
It's
at
raining
Lincoln
here in
Financial
Philadelphia.
Field.
Okay.
Just a short time
So
ago,
we have
these Philly
a
fans
raining
in full
game
roar as both teams made their
week
way
1.
out of the tunnel. Pyrotechnics
All right.
ablaze. They're set to go
Week
as
1
their
game
Eagles will
in
match up
Philadelphia.
with the Washington
And it's
Redskins.
a raining game 1.
So
Oh,
happy
it's
to
raining
be
hard.
with you, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis, and we thought it would never get here,
Hopefully
but here
we
we
can
are back together. It's
get this
opening
up.
weekend of the
Carson
100th
Wentz
season
leading out
in the NFL.
his
So much
team.
football to talk about. That's our main focus. But how about how much happened
In
in
game
the
1, this is a rival game.
Rules
This is
changes.
not.
Overtime rules were
This is
discussed
not,
in a big way. Some superstars
no.
changed addresses. There's a whole lot to talk
No,
about in
nothing.
the NFL. In addition to this
Rival
game we're getting ready to
Robertson
watch.
Jr. is a player to watch. But here we go. Game 1, season 1. Jay Gruden is ready. Carson Wentz is ready. Kickoff is around the corner. So here we go. Week 1. Kickoff is around the corner. As Way has kicked this ball
we
off.
go from Lincoln Financial
Week
Field.
1
This fielded at the 2.
is underway.
And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard
Kick return
line.
Agger.
There's
Kicked
Carson
it to
Wentz
the
bringing out the Philadelphia
5-yard
Eagles.
line.
21
This is
touchdown
Carson
passes,
Wentz.
just 7 interceptions for him last year.
Leading this
until a back
team.
injury knocked him out in week 14.
See if you can lead this team a victory. Here we go. Whoa. You guys
Now
hear
a
that?
two-time
There we
1,000-yard
go.
rusher for the Bears. This
Jordan
is Jordan
Howard.
Howard. 4 yards the result
Like
on the
4
first play
yards.
from
Picked
scrimmage.
up there. Wait,
Second
that's
down.
a wrap.
Now this matchup Important one for week one, an
Here we
NFC
go.
East
Second
battle
and
right
6.
off the bat.
After only a
These two
4
teams
yard
have met
carry.
twice a year since 1936. 168
This ring is not going to
meetings
stop
overall, and the Redskins lead the
Foster
series,
and
but
miss
the Eagles, they have won 4
the
straight
tackle.
against these Washington
16
Redskins.
yards
It's a
picked
gain
up
of 16
there.
and an Eagle first down.
Here we go. Carson. What are they going to do after they pick up the first? Another handoff like a 2-yard carry there by Jordan Howard.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but
3
that one
yards.
was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait
Second
and
and
move
7.
laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Second and 7. Going to go to Aguilar.
Yeah, they get to it
And
after a gain
third
of
and
6
1.
to the 46.
See that he is short of the first. Only the yard though.
They'll try to run
As he won't get the yard. Jordan Howard, on that carry, he's shaking up. That's the first injury of the whole season that the Redskins saw. Showing how he's frustrated. He's going to the bench, but it looks like he's okay.
Down, out is the punter,
Here
Cameron
we go.
Johnston, to boot it away.
Cameron is on to boot it away. What a punt there.
He'll return it from the 6.
Geis returns it
It'll be a
to the
40-yard
14.
punt, 8 on the return.
Out comes
And the Washington
the
offense will be
veteran,
backed up to start
Alex
this drive,
Smith.
as they've got it
Played
first
for
and
a
10.
couple of teams, the Niners, the Chiefs, and then the Redskins. But let's see if he can come out here and lead the Redskins. Guys, I'll be news coach session.
Smith and the Redskins will come up now first and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
First and 10.
That one man in his
Hand off
13th
Adrian
NFL
Peterson.
season, it's Adrian Peterson.
No,
And he is
both
met
running
quickly
backs
in the
get hurt
backfield. Down he goes,
on the
folded
first
like a
drive.
lawn chair. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
So second and 11.
Here's Smith.
Alex Smith
And he's got
gonna
his
go over
target.
the
It's
middle
Vernon
to
Davis.
Vernon Davis.
8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
3rd and 4. We
Now
have a
some
flag
movement
and might be a
before the
false
snap.
start on the
And we'll
Redskins.
hear from our referee for the first
That
time
is
this
what the call is.
afternoon.
Adrian
Third and
Peterson
somewhat
has a
manageable now,
dislocated
not
hip.
so manageable.
Exactly, because you had a play call on that you felt like, hey, this could go quick, and it doesn't take much to get it
Here we
done.
go.
Now,
On
just
3rd
think
and
about a
9.
little bit of a deeper route type of a
Gonna
call,
dump it
especially
off
if you
to
want
Jordan Reed
And
off
he's
the
taken
hurdle.
down,
And
but not before
Jordan
he gets
Reed
this
is
across
shaking
the
up.
25-yard line.
Already 2 injuries to start off the season for
This is Chris
Redskins.
Thompson in his 7th season
Thompson
now as a Redskin. And he's going to get a
coming in,
solid gain
picked
of
up
9
9
before
yards.
being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
as he
9
will be
yards
the
is the
guy
pickup there, and they'll
who's
have a
coming
2nd and
in.
1.
That's another false
Now we've
start. Are
got
you
whistles
kidding
here
me?
before the snap. Was this on the Redskins? I think so. So that'll back him up
Jordan Reed
5.
is okay.
A bad false start penalty there. Now 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 coming up
Here's
for
Smith.
Alex Smith. And a dump it off
That's
to
going to be
Paul
caught by
Richardson.
Richardson. Give him 3 on the play, and just like that, it's 3rd down.
3rd and 4
One thing
though.
we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward
This is a
defensively,
big
got
3rd
to
and
continue to
4.
focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Alex
Smith.
Smith. Alex
Nowhere to
Smith took
escape, and he goes
too
down.
much time in the
Brandon
pocket.
Graham
No
applied
one
the
was
heat off the
open.
edge.
And
Great
the
job
pressure
defensively. I think he was
after.
trying to go through his progressions, find
Way
someone to get rid of the
first
football. Before he
punt
knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right
of
back to
the
what you said in the
season.
beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the
Deshaun
sack.
Jackson.
A
only
41-yard
for a
punt
cat.
there with no
Out
return.
comes
And
Carson
the Eagles
Wentz
will have
again.
it taking over 1st and 10.
So Jordan Howard is
Already at the
okay.
line, this Philly offense set to go. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now
Yeah,
they're ready to
1st
go
and
as
10.
they begin again with a 1st and 10.
Hand off to Jordan Howard.
And they get him
Howard.
down, but not before he takes it across
By
the 40-yard
12
line.
yard rush
Philadelphia
there.
picking
That
up
is
the
a
first on a
big
gain of
hit.
15.
Big
And that's
handoff
a run that'll energize
over
an
there
offensive
by
line. They'll take
Jordan
that
Howard.
one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the
Big
defense.
run
You've got to be able to make
by
plays on the
Jordan
edge.
Howard.
On first,
There
they
we go,
right
Howard
back to
again.
Howard.
Nowhere to go
And
that
he is
time,
met
though.
in his tracks behind the line of
Losing 3
scrimmage.
yards.
They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. That's
There we go,
Aguilar with
jet
it on the jet
sweep
sweep.
by Aguilar.
And he's across the 40, 3
Aguilar.
extra yards to the 43. They'll get 4 on 2nd down,
Third
but it leaves them
and
with 3rd
9.
and still 9 to go. Now Wentz
There
on
we
3rd
go.
down.
Carson Wentz. Carson Wentz hit while
And
he
this is going to
threw
be
it.
incomplete.
He just threw it out. No one was
I think the
open.
punter
Ryan
might
Kerrigan
start to get
got
into a
there.
pretty good rhythm here if he keeps getting opportunities. But that's the
That's
last
the
thing his
pressure,
team
but
wants to have
Jonathan
happen,
has to
right?
come
The last
back
thing
out
you
here.
want to see is your punter feeling pretty good
As
because
guys.
he's out there all the time.
Yeah,
I
first
know
quarter
what
only, but they're 0 for 2
have
on
not
3rd down
been-
conversions to start this thing.
baby, let's go. Let's go.
Out
Back
comes
comes
Washington's
Alex
offense as
Smith.
they get set to take over
We had
here.
an okay
The crowd
first
maybe
drive.
losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
Little
They want
handoff
some big plays. They want to
by
see some
Chris
offense. They want to see
Thompson.
somebody break away, whether
by
it's through
2
the air
yards
or
only.
on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides.
Little
Each head
2nd and
coach,
8.
can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some
Boy
jeopardy?
action.
From the 22,
Yeah, but
Smith.
what?
He's got
Josh
his man. This is
Jackson.
Jackson.
What
And
a
he's going to be
catch
taken
run, but
down
there
here
is
with
a
a penalty
flag.
flag on the field.
It's a holding on the offense on Trent Williams.
That's a good chunk of yardage. It's
It
going to be
had to
canceled out.
happen
And we
on
always
a
talk about hitting
big
yardage in a game.
chunk of
That's
yards
going to
there.
count as that because now it
2nd
doesn't
and
go on the
18.
books,
Alex are going to
but now
tuck
they
it
have
off
to
to
make that up again, don't
Jordan
they?
Reed.
Now this
He
one over
trucks
the
his way
middle
for
into
like
the
2
hands of
more
his tight
yards.
end complete.
3rd and 9.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them much better
Not
opportunity
here.
to convert on 3rd down.
Here we go.
Smith now to throw.
Alex Smith
Incomplete.
almost
He had his hands on
intercepted
it, but
there.
couldn't pick it.
As
But
it
it's now 4th
went
down.
right through the hands
Not
of the
only was the
Eagles.
call spot on,
The
how about the
official-
execution of that
There is
defense
no
right there?
offense
The
by
zone was
both
absolutely
teams
locked
right
up
now.
tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he
They
needed to make a
both-
play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you
They
got to try and
both
find
playing
something.
good
There's
defense.
nothing available there for him.
As if you're the coach,
From the
what are you
32
saying
now,
to your
here's 1st and
quarterback
10.
there? Both quarterbacks are struggling.
They'll begin the drive with Howard.
Jordan
Not
Howard,
much there, maybe a
like
couple up to the
2-3
35.
yards there.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second
There we
half,
go.
when you've got a running
After
back
all
of this
two,
size, of these
they are
dimensions,
carried by
I
Jordan
can
Howard,
just tell
2nd and
you,
8.
attrition does set in for a defense because
Toss.
you're excited about hitting
Howard.
him in the first half. Maybe not so much
Get
in the
about
second half, and some of
3,
these
4
shorter
yards
gains turn into
maybe
bigger
there.
runs later.
Up 3rd and 4
4
now.
yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a 1st.
3rd and
From
4.
the gun on 3rd down, Wentz. And he connects
Has
with
his
Ertz.
first
And
3rd
getting
down
this just shy of
conversion
midfield,
of
they'll
the
spot it at the
season.
49.
This is accurate.
It's an Eagles 1st down on a gain of 11.
This Eagles team is driving down the field.
A quick throw there out to
They got
Jeffrey.
to Alshon Jeffrey.
And this one goes nowhere.
Alshon Jeffrey.
Losing yardage on the play
Nowhere to
back at
go.
the
Loss of
46.
3.
That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. Running from the gun with Howard.
As Jordan
And that one
Howard
blown up
stopped.
quickly. As he's going to be stopped before he could even
3rd
get
and
started.
16
That's a big
coming
loss
up.
of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. So 2 plays with only negative yardage to show, and now it's 3rd and 16.
3rd and
Wentz.
16. Carson Wentz has a wide
And they're
open
gonna have another 1st
Aguilar.
down here as the tackle's
How
made
did
at the
he get
Redskins'
open?
29
Let's go to the
yard line.
replay center and see who was on him. Wow, Aguilar, he's lined up right here. He just breaks out. No one follows him. The linebacker goes to this side of the field, and he's so open. Just a defensive breakdown for
For any
the
offense versus his
for
own
the
defense,
Redskins.
find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
And I'm Jordan Howard.
On first down, nothing opening up really on the running play. Give him maybe a yard, and it'll be second down. Sean Dion Hamilton was there to bring him down defensively. On 2nd and 9, Wentz.
2nd and 9. He has to Sean Jackson.
14 yards there and an Eagle first down. That catch now puts him on the doorstep of 500. It's his 499th reception.
The rain is falling harder. But those scoreboards are looking lonely.
On the delay, it's
Howard.
Man, this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17.
Foster there on the stop.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
After a loss of 3 there.
A rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13.
As they will 100% get field goal.
To Howard.
If they don't get picked off, Carson wins.
Zone, but it's incomplete.
Overthrew.
So the pass goes out of bounds, but he was not outside of the tackle box when he threw that. He's got to be careful.
You and I both know if it's even close, they're going to give it to the quarterback. They don't want to throw that flag unnecessarily.
Josh Norman won't get full feet in.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down,
that would have been his first interception of the season. Let's look at that one more time. Let's look at this. He saw the route. He read the route like a book. One. Good call by the ref. Only 1 feet in.
But it's incomplete. So on comes the Eagle kicker, Jake Elliott, on 4th down. From the right hash, just a 34-yard attempt.
Get the first points on the board.
And the
3-0 Eagles.
And the Eagles, they take a 3-0 lead.
That will be a 3-0
plays
lead.
On that drive that ends with the field goal.
That is the
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner? Keep the ball in front, rally to it, and make the tackle.
Now Alex
no big
Smith
plays given up, no balls over your head. Bend, don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts?
What
does it mean, break out? Just because you break chestnuts?
I'm not sure about that, but I'm just going with why they said that.
Actually, just show us what he could do.
It's Smith.
Smith.
Got a man out of the backfield. It's Chris
Thompson.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here.
2nd and 3 after that. There we go.
Handoff
by Thompson.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45.
Carry, about a 13-yard run there.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for it. Show that you're supposed to get the football.
Has been on David.
David
gets the Redskins in field goal range.
And a nice gain at 21
They're
yards.
Ready to take off field goal here.
Its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10.
From the gun, here's Smith.
Alex Smith almost picked. He never saw 42.
Your roaming free safety to come up with, but it's 2nd down. From the 2nd and 10. Line on 2nd and 10.
Gonna hand it off to Chris Thomas.
There, so it leaves them needing a conversion here on 3rd and a tough 9. The Redskins on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9.
Alex Smith sacked by Fletcher Cox there.
Well, that's the 2nd time he's been sacked so far in the first half.
That will bring them out of field goal range. It's a
58-yarder. Find a way to keep him upright so he can throw the football.
58-yarder. It's Watt had the leg, but he missed the target.
Well, I was watching him in warm-ups, and he hit a 62-yarder that hit the crossbar and went over. This one a little bit inside of that, but not enough leg.
And the difference is what?
It's Aguilar. Aguilar is gone. The first touchdown of the ball game. Touchdown, Eagle.
Nelson Aguilar, 52 yards.
Wow.
And the Eagles are able to strike quickly for
62 yards.
And nothing too crazy there.
Elliott
a quick slant, and
makes
then he just had a seam. He found a seam.
And when you hit
One
it on
play,
the run like that,
52
the
yards.
pass right to the receiver who's already in motion and moving, sometimes he just
Redskins are in big trouble here.
And the defense, they've got to adjust there quickly. That's
They
tough
need
on
to
them.
try to
That's
get
really
back
tough
in this
because
ball
everything
game
was
here.
executed well. Ball was out of his hands quickly into the hands of the receiver, and then he was gone.
10-0 is the score here.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And this not
Here we
an
go.
easy situation. You're down
First
early in
and
the
10,
elements. You're on the
Alex
road.
Smith.
How do you get the mojo back?
But one thing is to
Can't
remember that as an
find
offensive
Vernon
player,
Davis.
you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second pick, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
Give the Redskins 13 there on a
Alex
first
Smith
down.
was just not getting
Smith
enough.
now 7 of 10 here in this first half, and he's
Here's
got a
that
first
ball
and
out
10.
deep.
They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6. Nigel Bradham brings him down.
2nd and 6.
They'll fake it. Now Smith.
Alex Smith goes play action.
Nowhere to escape, and
Fletcher
he goes down.
Cox right
Fletcher
there.
Cox
He was
picks up
trying to
his
dump it
second
off the
sack of the
running back.
afternoon.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely he's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
Did he get it? Let's let the ref roll the ball. They say 4th and inches.
But they will still come up a bit short.
As I would go for it if you're the Redskins here.
The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches.
4th and inches.
Smith keeps it on the sneak.
Alex
Smith
Smith
gets
gets
the
the
here, but
first
not
down
before he
for
does
the
pick up the
Redskins.
first.
That's a big pick up there by Alex Smith.
About the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down.
There you go.
On
That.
first down.
Chris Thompson again.
And he's
A
got this down to the
great carry
35.
there.
It'll go as a pickup
To
of
the
14 and a
35.
Washington first down.
Driving in the Eagles
Tremendous blocking by the
territory.
interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit.
Wide open George Thompson. The Redskins first touchdown of the season. Alex Smith
35 yards.
finds Josh Thompson. What a throw.
When we draw up defenses
No
on the board,
one
we
was
do
near
account for
him.
every receiver. But on that particular play,
Oh
somehow
no,
he was wide
Dustin
open,
Hopkins
became an easy
missed
touchdown
the extra
pass.
point there.
Boy, they're down only 1 score. Still first half. But
That
they're
guy's
going to
out
run
of
for
the
the
basket.
onside kick. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3
Here we go.
timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as
Alex
we step
Smith,
aside here in this
He
second
should
quarter.
be happy for
So
himself.
with the missed PAT in
They're
his
only down
rearview
by
mirror, he
4
goes
here.
back out to kick this one off. This will be taken very short.
Only down by 4.
And they're going
And
to start
there's
this drive in pretty
a
good
3rd
shape
and
as they get
4th
it up
and
past
3.
the 30.
And like 4 minutes in the second.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have, and think back to our meeting with the head coach, and we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we?
Here we
We said,
go.
hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the
Dumping
different
after
drills that
Zach
they've done in
Ertz
adverse
there.
conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
4 yards on that last
2nd and
completion, so
6
that
after
sets
that
up 2nd
easy
and
dump.
6.
After the easy dump to his tight
Throwing
end.
now is Wentz.
As
Caught by the
now
tight end
another
Ertz. And he'll be
football.
taken down, but not
That's
before
a
he gets
big one
into
there.
enemy territory. It's a gain of 16 and an Eagle first down.
Eagles driving down the field here.
I'm coming after you. He's coming. Double it.
They'll
Here we
run
go.
on first down.
As Jordan
And the
Howard
running
nowhere
lane's
to go on
non-existent
the
in this
run.
first half as they'll stop him behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and
The
11.
Redskins showing all out blitz here.
On
they
2nd
bring it.
down.
They
It's
bring
Howard.
it, and Jordan
And
Howard
he
is
still has
tough.
yet to get on track in this
He's
first
not
half
gonna
as they're going to
go
stop him
nowhere.
behind the line. A 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of
has been
action.
low-scoring game here in
coming
week
up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend.
Oh, Landon
Collins
almost had a pick there. He was staying in the spot he was in.
Powerful arm isn't the number one thing they look
Now
for in a quarterback.
Jonathan
When you're trying to
will
throw
come out
inside routes
for
and you need to put some
another
heat on
punt.
it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
As the one ref says,
Have
don't know
thrown that
how.
out there any better. When the ball hit the ground, I thought it might go into the end zone the way it was angling, but perfectly jutting out at the 1.
You think maybe what we saw in practice came into play there? You know, you put those big cans down on the sideline
The
and
one
then
Alex
for 'em
Smith
and shot for 'em.
gonna
Looks like it
take
worked out
off
pretty
for
well for 'em,
7
too.
yards.
He'll get 8 on the scramble
Do you think
there.
the
It'll be
Redskins
second
wants to
and a
score
couple.
before
Smith
the
trying to
half?
get him to the line quickly with the clock
That's what he's
rolling.
trying to do, Alex Smith.
Looking to throw again on
Smith
second
hit
down.
while he
Smith.
throws it.
And his throw
That's
is
a Fletcher
incomplete.
Cox.
Jordan Reed was the intended target, and it's
That's
third and
the
short.
hit out
After the
there.
incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2,
To throw
Jordan
Smith.
Reed.
And he finds the tight end, Reed.
1 yard
The Eagles going
short.
to take the first of their
4th
timeouts
and 1
as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
as the Redskins want.
And how about this one now? In their own
Stay out
territory, a
there.
gutsy call. They're going to go for
Yeah.
this on 4th and a
A
yard.
fullback
Needing
guy
the tough yards, they
and
run it
the
with their
fullback
And
gets
brought
more
down, but not
than a
before
yard.
reaching the
He gets
25.
15
A
yards
Redskin
there.
First down, the pickup
What?
15 yards.
I don't care what he's
And
listed in the
carry there.
program. Fullback, running back, tailback, it doesn't matter. He ran that play like a fullback. Just like the old days when we saw the fullback dive. How about him picking that one
What's
up?
the 10
They
coming
needed
up?
a yard on 4th down. That's what he's there for, right?
Exactly. Line him up, short yardage situation, and say, here it is,
Jordan
big
Reed
man. Go
stops.
get it.
35 seconds
Now
left.
Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. As
Try
the clock will stop with
again,
35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. To throw again on second down.
Jumping off to
Smith.
Jordan Reed.
And this one
Jordan Reed
complete to
out
Reed.
running.
And he's gonna be
27
out of bounds,
gonna
but
go
not
out
before he takes it
of
inside
bounds
the
with
40.
29 seconds
28
to
yards
left.
the gain there on the catch and run.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting
Yo,
the
first
tight
and
end.
10.
And now a throw on
Alex
first
Smith
down there, but it's incomplete.
overthrowing Paulson
Well, the
Jr. there.
incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world.
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives him a chance to regroup.
2nd and
Relax
10
just a
down.
little bit. They huddle up, talk
Alex
it over.
Smith.
Then they get a chance to continue
Deep
their drive.
down on
Back in the
David
end zone,
off the
can he get his
hand.
feet down? No, it's
For the
incomplete.
party.
This offense was on the move. Now 2
Can't
straight
find that
incompletions. Have
football.
them looking at 3rd and
Can't
10.
leave the hips to
Now
turn.
Smith. It's hauled
Josh
in by
Dobson
Dodson. And
will
this
be
play
stopped.
comes to a hold at the
Here we go.
33, and
We're gonna
obviously
bring
that's
out the
well
field
short
goal.
of the first down.
And call time out here.
Now
it
whistles and a
is.
timeout with 3 seconds
If
left
they
in the
make
first
this,
half.
it'll be a 1-point game going at halftime.
So
50
3 seconds
yarder.
here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the right hash and call it
Dustin Hopkins misses. He had the leg for it, but just wide to go.
So we are at halftime here in the opener of the 2019 regular season. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, we will
Third quarter
save the
starting
week-long
after a
highlights and apparently get
10
right
to
back to the
6
action here in the 3rd.
score here, as the Redskins has been struggling here.
Becomes any kind of a factor as we
For
are
a minute.
back underway in the second half. This fielded at the 2.
Guys, did not want to go in the end zone.
And not a great return here. He'll make it back
He
only
stuffed
to the
at the
10-yard
10.
line.
Back comes Alex Smith. He had one
Out
good
there
throw
ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense.
the whole
They're
game.
close,
Can
close
he
game.
get
They're gonna need
any
to do a little bit better
more good
probably
throws?
here in
Alex
half
Smith.
two, no?
I would agree with that
Scramble.
totally. I would guess it in the locker room.
Smith
Talked about
on
cleaning
accurate
up some
on
of
the
the
run
errors,
there.
but overall,
He was
I
looking
think they
for
wanted to be
Jordan
positive
Reed.
with them. Guys, we're right
They
there.
went too much
Just not
to the
playing as well
side.
as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have
As
a
a
chance to win
fly
this game.
Yeah,
as
they
it.
do. We'll see if they can
It's
pick it
a
up.
third ball start.
That's
As I'm
gonna
gonna do,
set
I'm gonna
them back.
sim to a 4th quarter. And what happens? All right, 10-9 game. It's a 13-9 game here. Here we go, Alex Smith. It's only a 13-9 game. Redskins are in it. They could win it. Here we go, Euro! Jordan Reed at the
they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find
at the 3-yard line. Alex Smith
exactly
dumps it off. Touchdown Redskins! As the Redskins will take the lead here. It's a 3-point Redskins lead in the fourth quarter here. Wow.
That's a really good point.
If the Redskins could come back and win this game, that would be a shock for all Redskins fans and all Eagles fans.
Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it.
Not first and 10.
They'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense,
here we go.
They don't even want to see the field.
Jump up to Zach Ertz, a flag.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6.
Here we go, holding on the Eagle. As that's the wrong time to have a holding flag.
But all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. Only people
celebrating.
celebrating.
First and 20 here.
Just gave up that play.
First 20 gonna jump it off to Jordan Howard.
It'll be a gain of 6, and that's gonna make it 2nd and 14.
2nd and 14 here.
Single.
Throwing again on 2nd down.
Gonna jump it off to Deshaun Jackson.
And to the
3rd and 5 coming up here.
Getting 8 yards. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. And he has now hit number 500.
3rd down.
That is his 500th NFL career catch.
Definitely worthy.
Zach Ertz short of the first down there.
To the Hall of Fame. Nowadays, in today's
4th and 3.
To put you on the path, a significant number.
One thing
as
I think
the
that's
Eagles
safe to
punting
say
and have to
defensively,
come
the
out here.
tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the
Masters
benefits
is
of
going
run
to let
after
that
catch.
one bounce in the end zone.
That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Right now, the Redskins, they could be
Washington as they come
on
on
the edge of winning
and for them
this
a touchdown their
game.
last go around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Tackle that time by Sidney Jones. 2nd and 9 now
Well,
from the
2nd and
21.
9. As Smith, quarterback draw, he fumbles. Eagles will swoop up and score and take the lead here. Wow, 20-16.
So a big turn of events there. This defense makes the play. They return it for the score, and now they have the lead.
As Jake Elliott makes the 4-point Eagles lead.
In the second half, they give the ball up, and all of a sudden they're behind.
Big time fumble.
Yeah, off the kickoff. Norman is not gonna.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Take it out here.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense.
Well,
and
here
that
we
last
go.
possession, really a gut punch. You seemingly had it working. You were in the midst of a very strong drive, then suddenly the fumble.
And 10 intercepted by the Eagles here.
Picked up by Anderson Dejo.
Anderson Dejo
at the 30-yard
takes
line.
it off.
Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games
Wow.
going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10.
Josh
Give
Norman
him a
won't
couple on
keep
the
the
catch.
other.
It's 2nd and 8.
2nd 8. This game is ending in fireworks.
Carson Wentz beginning his 4th NFL
Eagles is
season
trying
here
to
in this
end
ball
this
game. In
game.
the last 2 years, He was not in the postseason with his teammates, including that Super Bowl run at Super Bowl 52 in Minneapolis. Was limited to 13 games that year with the ACL injury. Last year, 11 games with back issues. But now Nick Foles, who took his spot, he's in Jacksonville, and all pressure and all eyes are on number 11
and Jordan Howard.
That is won't not go nowhere.
The Redskins gets there. They make this will be a 7-point game.
It'll be 4th down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real
Jake Elliott. Elliott almost missed. It was slight to the right.
That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Great.
From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe
they're saying, hey, we did what we needed all came off because interception by Alex Smith.
Because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
Alex Smith and the offense heading out for their next possession. And the interception that ended their previous drive, that might be one we look back on and say that was the turning point of this game.
Hey, partner, guess what? There's still time for a few more turning points in this ball game. They're only one score down.
Yeah, true.
Alex Smith sacks and it's Fletcher Cox.
Fletcher Cox getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Coach get a new.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
2nd and 18 coming up.
Here's Smith.
Gonna dump it off to Paul Richardson Jr.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people
Alex Smith is trying to keep his team in this game. Fletcher Cox there. A big 4th down. Do they go for it? Or what? No. They're going to stress their defense, who has not disappointed.
Get your hands up in the passing lane, and they batted it away on a 3rd down attempt.
Deshaun Jackson ran, bumped a little bit in the Redskins guy. That's a flag.
That was pretty obvious. He didn't let him catch it.
Agreed, and what's hard is you make that long
Here we go. Eagles are officially in field goal range.
A lack of discipline defensively on 4th down, and now that leads
Jordan
to a 1st
Howard.
and 10. A 1st down run.
This is probably going to be a
2nd and 7
game over
and
here.
To stop Mason Foster, who was 7th in the NFL in tackles a year ago.
2nd and 7.
Again, it's Howard.
Jordan Howard on the carry.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
One more stop.
Pick it up, defense. Let's go.
Now Wentz on 3rd down.
First down probably end the game. And then Jordan Howard get it actually.
He will be very close to a 1st down.
4th inches.
To the referee, and that means 4th down.
As the Redskins wants a timeout here,
for the defense to account for a
running back, essentially being a receiver downfield. It's
very difficult, especially
for Jake Elliott. Makes this most likely to win the game, and Elliott. It's just that. 26-16 now. It's a 2-possession game here.
Without weakening our overall defense.
This is not good.
It's a tough task to match up to him.
This will be taken to the back
1
of the
minute
end zone.
left.
And no run back here. This will be a touchback.
It's
and it
Alex
comes out to the 25-yard line.
Have the clutch
out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
Out route to Jordan Howard. Jordan Reed.
The field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Play action.
Something to build off of.
Paul Richardson Jr.
Yeah, he went backwards.
Yeah,
He'll be down at the
hit
30.
pretty hard.
He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. The last catch took him 2 yards in the wrong direction, so now what can they do on 3rd? Smith now to throw.
Alex Smith drilled to the 4. Oh my, I forgot.
Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them.
The Jordan Reed.
Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down.
Josh Jackson
incomplete.
Won't hang on to that one.
There, but to no avail. 2nd down.
So
it's Redskin football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Alex Smith took too long, and that's going to probably end the game now. Fletcher caught 5 sacks in this first game.
It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Smith overthrows it. Malcolm Jenkins ends the game in week 1. He almost took it back for 6. As Redskins won't win here.
Obviously disappointed.
Alex Smith put an okay game.
So
ball short, 16-26. Yeah, I think
I must say,
I'm going to get a new coach. I'm going to hire one of those free agent coaches.
Didn't you see me in preseason? Weren't we
That's
together
big.
in preseason?
Yeah, but preseason, you know, it's preseason. This is week 1.
Week 1.
You're trying to say real football.
Real football.
Not preseason football.
Yeah.
We shake down the rosters and figure out who's going to play, and maybe
It's
the starters
a big
don't play as
loss.
much. Now it's the front
Smith
line
had
guys
3 thrown touchdowns,
from the first
325 yards. Oh, this was a not so good game for the Redskins. I don't know, Alex Smith being a starter here could be coming to the end pretty soon. If he's something like that, he had 2 touchdowns, but he
This player's development trait is hidden. Put this player in.
But he did have good. Dwayne Haskins Jr. He doesn't. We don't know what his
take a
thing
minute
is.
to see how you can
Of
improve
a
your
new
team.
injury. He's out for 8 weeks with a dislocated hip. Not good. So we're gonna go in week 1, answer video questions. Alright, I'm not reading them. I'm just gonna go with the first one. Well, 0-1 to start the season, going against the Cowboys in week 2. It's gonna be a bumpy season. I
Start your
already
week
feel
by
it.
installing your game plan.
The West Fire State Gruden. I'm on a form with him right now. Ooh, there's a lot of coaches actually now. Alright. Jay Gruden has officially been fired. As who will be their new coach in Washington? The new coach in Washington will be Matt Hesher. He doesn't like this offer. Not him, because we made an offer. As we have a new coach, Demetrius Turner, for a year. He's the new Redskins coach here. And Matt Hesher's declined. But guys, drop a like so if you guys enjoy. And comment if I should bench Alex Smith and start Dwayne Haskins. As right now, Alex Smith will start until he does kind of bad. He does kind of bad. Let's see what we got here. Can I use my custom playbook for here? No, right? I'm going to use the Ravens for offense. With Demetrius Turner, we have the new coach you guys wanted. It's been Worcester now. And Chancey, gang, stand up!